Everyone, Artysan here and welcome for a new video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the last update in Watcher of Realms, and to be honest, this update feels like I'm playing a different game. So let's get into it. Okay, so the update came yesterday night when I was flying back from Italy. As you can see, I'm back in the US. And this update was insane. They did so much things. I will call out a few things that I love, a few things that I feel is going to create a lot of problems in the game. But I feel I'm going to give today a big overview of everything up. I didn't open the game. I opened it just for the guild chest and I think it was the Malrik chest rewards, and that's kind of it. I got 3,500 gold token from selling champions in the past, so they gave me that when I opened up the game. But except that, I didn't touch anything else. So we are going to go through the updates and you will see some of the rewards that I'm going to get in my accounts. So for example, the summoning, I know that they increased from 40,000 summons rewards to 80,000 summons. I was more than 40,000. I don't know where I am between 40,000 and 80,000, so we're going to check that. I also have a bunch of chests from the chest soldiers. I have 39 of them, plus the Destiny Demon chest that I did bought with the Apex shop that I'm going to talk about it on the video as well. So let's get into it. So first, they did increase the summoning. So I was kind of interested to see how much I'm going to get out of that. So let's open it together. And I got 132 rare summoning crystal plus 1,290 unpolished legendary soulstone and 2,200 legendary awakening token. So that's pretty great. Bring me to like 5,700. So I'm really happy about that. Let me check how much I have. I have 62,000. So that's not the 80,000 that we are going to get. That's still a lot, but I have a good way to be able to get to the 80,000. So good news as well. So let's get into the next one. So the next one was the update on the Apex shop. On the Apex shop now you get the Destiny Demons chest that is coming up every month. It seems like every 25 days, I don't know. You also get the random obsidian keystones. I will probably buy this one. I don't know yet exactly. We'll see after, because it's still 8,000. 8,000 in Apex is a lot of points. The Destiny Demon chest was 15,000. I did take it just for the video. I'm not sure I'm going to buy it every time, depending of the pool that I'm going to get. And the mystery demons that are the basic demon chests for 1,500. To be honest, I will probably not buy them anytime soon, because 1,500 is a lot in Apex to be able to be interesting to use. So that's the updates on the Apex shop. So next, they added a bunch of new demons. So you get the new captain that seems insane. Hopefully we're going to pull that together in this video. We're going to open the chest just after the presentations of these new demons. But this demon captain can switch between freeze and fire modes. She seems to be able to HP recover. She seems to be just insane. She seems to be like bringing some demons invisible. I will cover that into a separate video because I need to spend a lot of time testing them. Hopefully I'm going to find either my accounts if I pull her or another account that either to do some testing, but more testing videos coming on there pretty soon. The next one is the Glacius. That it's not a new one. This one is new though, the Barom Selem. So this one seems pretty cool as well. Hopefully we're going to get him. We'll see. After they added this little guy that seems really happy. He looks kind of weird for legendary demons, but we'll see how it is later on in my testing. So this one as well. We have another one I think that just got released. this one, the Twisted Sycophant. So yeah, again, new champions for new demons. We'll see if we can get that. So let's get into the storage and pull some of them. So we're going to do 10 by 10. Hopefully we get her. That's the only one that I'm really looking forward, but we'll see. First pull, not that great. We are getting a bunch of legendaries, but that's not that useful for the account because I have all of them already. So let's go with the next 10 pulls. Okay, so we got we got the new one, and we got another pull of this guy. So why not? Then what are we going to get? Next 10 pull. Come on. We are getting a GR1 captain. Not that fun, but okay, that's fine. And the last 9 pull, hopefully we get the new captain. Nope. So we got a lot of this freezing guy from demon guy, this guy, the Spectre Skeleton Archer. Hopefully he's a good one. Adopt, but we'll see. But yeah, I have him level 2 now, so 1 new demons. Now let's open this fancy demon destiny chest. I don't know how you can click on that. Yes, if I use that. So this one is pretty cool because it does limit the demons that you can get from this one. So you can see you have one of the 3 captains, plus you have all the new demons that got released in the last few months with the fire tanks, the rats, and the new one that they just added. So let's open it. Hopefully we get this one, the Countess Mariath. But nope, we got the rats, and the rats was the one that I already had, so I don't really care about it, but that's fine. So we got nothing. I will probably never buy again the Apex Shop Destiny Demons chest, but yeah, that's how it is. Okay, so we got also a new unpolished legendary soulstones with the rewards that we got from the summoning. Now, what they added? So they added a bunch of new quality of life improvements, I will say. So the first one is this little guinea pig / unicorn thing. I think this one is pretty cool because it do give you quick kind of shortcut, I would say, to see everything that you have to do. So you can directly go there and you see some of the actions. You can just say go and it's going to do the actions for you. So you don't need to go to account, give to the friendship, whatever. So that's pretty cool. This one is the same, the claim tithe. If you say go, it's going to directly trigger it. So you don't have to go to the tithe and to do like 5 different clicks and not see that. So that's pretty cool as well. For the faction, doesn't work. You need to go to the faction, select one of them, and get that. The arena would be probably the same. You have to click on it and do the arena, and the Drake, it's exactly the same. After you have the weekly goals, I think it's the same. It's going to give you to Malrik, and that's kind of it. And here is the setup. You can show which one you want to have into your daily and weekly goals. But I really feel that it's a really good quality of life improvement. It's easier to access these different actions that you have to do every day or every week to get all the rewards. So that's that. The next one that I'm really happy about as well is Malrik. So we're going to launch the Malrik and we're going to come back to it after. So now you see you have the new background fight that's right there, and you can get into your keys and you can select keys. So I'm going to select add. Going to select a bunch of them. Yeah, whatever. They should all work, hopefully. Okay, so maybe not all of them. Let's remove that. Okay, let's put 7 of them, and we are going to start. So you can get up to 10, and what's going to happen is that it's going to go into the background fight, so you can minimize that as well. You can do power saving modes. It's exactly the same thing that you have on background fight for the normal like gear raid and stuff like that. So the beauty there is that it's going to run it for you automatically in the background, and then it's going to give you a score, but we'll go back to that after in the video. It's going to give you a score of which one, if they did 100% completions or not, and you can either say, okay, I want to select all of them, or I can reject some of them, but we'll see that after. So that's pretty cool that they do that. I will be able to kind of clean up my inventory a little bit faster, and or at the end of the month, if I see that I still have some monthly usage to use, I can start to clean up some of the blue or the greens, even if they are not that useful. But if you are at the end of the month, you can just run that for 10 minutes and you clean up the rest and you get to your 200 limits. So that would be pretty cool to have. So let's get back to the Malrik later on. I think that would be super cool. The other one that they had, it's this one that we already discussed before on the Awakening shop. We have this, it's on the Apex shop, this guy, the Obsidian keys. So the Obsidian keys is our new keys that are going to give you also new items. I think it's the perfect whatever spider things, augmentation stones. And on this one you have 20 tries, so I'm going to probably buy that later on, and I will make a video on clearing it up, so you can see the rewards that I'm going to get from these Obsidian keystones. Now, another one that's pretty cool, it's this new option that you can see on the hero panel. You have like the little character with the little soulstone. So before, to be able to understand which character, which champions add soulstones to it, you add to have a book, like a reset book for Awakening, to check one by one and check which one have books. So now they do a quick actions. So as you can see, my usage of Soulstone is not that great. Hopefully I'm going to be able to have a reset book really soon for my Valara, because I have 3 copies of Valara. So I could get back 2 polished Soulstones and 1 unpolished Soulstones for back to my inventory, and I will be able to get her back to A5 with the 3 copies that I have from her from the last event at the end of the year. But as you can see, you get a really nice overview of the different things. I hope that they're going to be able to increase the rates of getting the books soon as well, because as you can see, you have a reset button that is coming on every champion, so it's kind of like an easy way of resetting your champions. So I feel that they're going to increase the reset book soon, but we'll see that in the future. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really nice view to be able to see which champions have Soulstone. And as you see, I did bring my Cat Grim to A3 with 3 Soulstones, because I didn't got lucky on him. I got only 1 base copy with a bunch of pull, but that's how it is. Also, one other thing that I was really happy about, it was on the news. Let me check if I can find that. The new account security feature upgrades. This thing is insanely good. You can see exactly who is on your accounts now. You can kick out accounts, like device that you shouldn't be into your account. So I feel that this one is really cool when you are asking for takeover and stuff like that, because I know that some content creator is proposing takeover. I'm also doing it. I'm doing it not that much because it takes a lot of times, and my times is pretty limited with content creations between Watcher of Realms and Red Shadow Legends, and also being on the top guilds for GVG. But I'm going to probably try to increase my takeover rate as well. But I think this one is really cool. It's an easy way of doing the security log and seeing which device is associated to your account. So yeah, I will recommend you to go through these steps. They also give 300 diamonds if you are doing it. So I feel it's a really good thing that they implemented. They should have implemented that a long time ago, but now it's here, so I'm really excited about this upgrade. Now, they added a bunch of achievements. So I saw them this morning, I didn't really watch them. So now we're going to get there. But it seems like I'm going to get a lot of these legendary awakening tokens in addition to the one that I already got. So you get like 10 epic purple to A5, I got that. 15 epic purple, okay. 20 epic purple, I got that. 25, I got that. 30, I got it, perfect. So now it's 15 legendaries to A5, I got that. 20 to A5, I got that. 25, I also got that. 500 awakening token is like selling 5 champions, it's insane, so that's really cool. After you have the 30, I got that as well, and the 35. I don't know if we have any remaining one. let me check collections. You have perform active artifact augmentations 50 times. Okay, so that's cool. I'm going to get a few more chests soon. I still need to achieve it, but that will be pretty cool. I did a bunch of new achievements. I have this one as well that I would have to work this week as well. You can get a Demon Captain choice chest. So if you do 160k, they did a full revamp of the matrix. So I think 160k now for my account is achievable, so I will be able to do that, and I will get the Glacius because I already have the slaughter, so I should have the Glacius pretty soon as well. And as you can see, I'm a little bit late on the trial of Watcher, the trial in general, so I need to clean that up because I can do it, but I'm just lazy of doing them. I think that's a good segue to the next one that I wanted to cover, and I think that's the one that is going to create some noise in the community here. That's about the little Drake that you have right there, and you have the Pantheon. So the issue with the Pantheon is that they added new ones. So before, you remember, you had 4 of them. And you have now 2 that's added, and that's the Dragon's Domain to buff your Demon Soldiers. So as you can see, they are going to reuse the 4 that you had before. So you see this one, the Insignia 3, the Shelter Insignia 3 there. Then after you have the other 2s, you have the Might Insignia 3 and you have the Agility Insignia 3. So they are different. You see that the 4 of them are different. So you can just upgrade all of them with all the tokens that you have. Because it's going to help you to go through the new unlock that they got. So you get 4 new milestones into your Hyperion. So this thing is a good news. But the issue is that these things are going to increase your demons by a lot. I think that's a really good improvement for old players, for players that has been playing the game for 2 years. But if you are a new player and you are spending a lot and you are trying to catch up into the game, this thing is not great, because you cannot, with any money that you want to spend on the game, you cannot accelerate you can accelerate it if you are farming the last level of every trial. You are going to go faster than someone that is a bit lower level that cannot clean the last level of Pantheon. But it's still going to take a lot of time to be able to get into the Pantheon level, for all of that to get to the maximum of the attack and defense, health of your demons. So I think it's kind of like not a great improvement for like newer accounts, but for older accounts it's a pretty good news. So let's upgrade that. We'll see how far we can get. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I've been missing a few. So you see, I was able to get to 25, level 25. I don't know what's the max, maybe it's level 30, I don't know. But as you can see, I'm getting a 9% attack bonus increase. That's insane for my demons. Plus a 875 attack bonus for my demons. That's pretty insane. To be honest, my growth is going to kill everything on the way. So I'm pretty afraid to see other accounts with their growth level 12 or 13 coming at my defenses, but we'll see. So that's the first part. And now we're going to get to the second part. That is this one. And this one is also insane. You see, every time I click, it like adds 5,400 HP. So like my demons are going to be on drugs for the fight. So as you can see, I got 108,000 HP additions. I got an increase of 8% HP bonus. That's major. Like that's crazy big. So let's check here. I got 2 increase, so I'm at 369. So now I think we still have 31 level, so it's probably 6 and 5, 11, plus 10 and 10. So the max is level 40. So I think you can get to level 40 on both. I'm not doing trial every day. Now I'm going to, because I think the bonus is pretty good. But yeah, you can get really high into your boosting of demons. And I think this one is not that great for the game. I think it's going to unbalance a lot of the mechanic that we currently have on the game. I think growth is going to be even more stupid than it was before, and I think it's going to make a lot of issue into tactics, because I feel that these boosts are going to make growth unbeatable with the rats and with the full and with the captain. And now you can get the captain for free, the slaughter one, if you do 160k on Matrix. So having the captain plus the rat plus the growth plus this bonus, I think we're going to see almost only growth attack in the next few weeks, except if Moonton reacts and do something about it. I didn't do my test yet. I know that some of my guild mates and other cluster mates did some tests, and it was stupid how growth was killing everything on his way, even the new tank Cat Grim. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know yet, but I really hope that if it's a big issue for the game, that Moonton is going to consider some enhancements to make it a little bit less stupid. Except that, I think that's kind of it, what they added. They added a bunch of new stuff. They did the rework of Matrix that I'm going to share pretty soon. The background fight is still there. Okay. So we are at 5 out of 7. What we're going to do is we have the Matrix that came back. So as you can see now, you can also get the reward. So Matrix was disabled for the first 2 days of the week for the revamp and preparations of the contents. So now if you are logged in today, you are going to be able to get your reward from last week on Matrix. And this one have a new revamp. So we'll see how it goes. As you can see, like Baki's already got 137k today. Lupark got 127k. I'm pretty sure that we're going to start to see 160k pretty soon. But I think we just need to like spend some times to work on this new revamp. The mechanics are a lot different. And I'm pretty sure that we are going to be able to see 160k really fast. Also, the good thing is that the new rewards are not as high as before. So I think, to be honest, today or tomorrow, we might even see some 160k or some 200k, to be honest, by the end of the week. 250, I don't think so, not just yet, but we are getting a little bit closer to be able to get to the higher rewards that are pretty insane. They are giving some of the new Obsidian Keystones. They are giving you potentially some Transmutation Gem, some Variant Gem. So you can get some really cool reward from the Matrix with the new revamp that they just did. And except that, I think that's kind of it. They did a bunch of rebalance of champions and stuff like that I'm not going to cover today because that doesn't really matter. Yes, last thing, because it's really important, is going to be two things. So one thing, go to your galleries, because if you have the champions, click on them, you are going to unlock attack and HP. Attack and HP on your champions does means that they are going to increase on BP. So if before you had, 140k Uredin, if you are getting some additional bonus there, you are going to get a 141k Uredin, for example. So for the BP, is going to change for your attacking GDVG. So pretty important. So go there and go to all the different factions to be able to get all the bonus, as you can see there. So I get that, the Infernal. I got all of them because I have all the champions. So I'm just going to click through and get all of them. It's a lot of them. Here we go. As you can see, we got some attack, we got some HP. So that will be really, really cool for my BP. And one thing that I wanted to also do live, because I feel is going to be a pretty major things. And for my account, it does make sense. Maybe for your account, it doesn't. Like this 100 attack into the arbiters is pretty insane. But one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my Ezareth to F5. So Ezareth, I don't have him geared yet in the mode that I should have. So Ezareth can now go to like up to 136k, something like that, without any like major exclusive, like artifact exclusive or whatever. For example, I could do that. I could do this one. think it's the best that I currently have. Could do that. I'm going to get like 3,500 animals. So what I'm going to do during this video, I'm going to bring him to a5, because a4 is going to give him an extra 8% in penetrations. That's pretty insane. And in a5 is going to get the wall destroyer modes, special attack in your 25% magic resistance. That's insane as well. Ezareth is great for Malrik, is great for GVG, so I'm going to use him a lot there. He's also good on the how it's called, the mode that I never remember. The Immortal Codex is really great now on the Immortal Codex. So this guy is going to be insane. BP wise, I'm going to optimize my BP on Ezareth just after the video, but I hope to get him to like 135 or 136 so he can start to compete with my Yovar and with my other high BP champions, so I can get better BP for starting the gauntlet. So before we finish the video, let's get into the Malrik. We are going to end now. Of course, it's going to end at the end. So as you can see here, I got all of them. I got 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. I got 95 here. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but that's how it is. I'm going to check that. I'm going to do also a video probably before the end of the week for what I'm using for the key level 1, 2, 3 for the background fight. So you can maybe like get some inspirations to get a new team, so you can do the background fights more easily, and you can just clean your keys in the backgrounds instead of running them one by one, because that's a really special moment, painful moment to do when you are doing that. Okay, the background fight is completed, so we're going to get there. So I got 100% almost everywhere except this one. It's a level 1 gold, so I don't really care. So what is the beauty there is that you can either claim or discard the keys. So if, for example, you had one key totally failing, you could just claim all of them and discard one of them. So I'm going to claim everything because 95%, and I got a mythical chest. It's pretty good. I don't really care about this one, so I'm going to say confirm, and what's going to happen is going to open all the chests together, so you are also saving times in opening the chest. I can skip that. As you can see, it's going to go from the blue to the purple to the gold to the mythical, and it's going to give me the summary of what I got. So as you can see, with the 7 keys that I got 1 new ancient summonings. I got 2 of the summonings crystal shards, got some gear. That was not that great of a key, but that was good enough. So yeah, that's how it is. And someone asked me like, how can you get that much ancients? You can get a lot of them, to be honest, with the Malrik. For example, it's what I got in the last few days, 23 ancients just with Malrik. And I think I got 5 with the rewards of the start of the week, but that's still a lot of ancient that you can get from there. Okay, I think we're good for today's video. I'm going to cover the demons, the new demons, in a separate video pretty soon, and I'm going to get the obsidian Malrik stone as well, so I can create a specific video for cleaning that map, because it's going to have a lot of new mechanics as well, so that will be really interesting to work on and clean up. I hope you enjoyed the video, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.